edge of the empty cargo of the endlessly moving train. She was 17 years old now, a seasoned survivor in a world overrun by the dead. She had seen and experienced more than most adults within a lifetime, but nothing could have prepared her for what was about to happen. As the train rattled on, Clementine felt a strange sense of unease creeping up on her. She closed her eyes, trying to shake off the feeling, but when she opened them again, she saw him. Lee Everett, the man who had taken her under his wing and taught her how to survive in this harsh new world. But Lee looked different somehow. His eyes were haunted, his face etched with pain and regret. Clementine's heart clenched at the sight of him, knowing all too well what had happened to him in the end. Lee had been bitten by a walker, and in the final moments of season 1, he had asked Clem to either shoot him or leave him to turn. Before Clementine could make a move, a figure appeared out of thin air and crashed onto Lee. It was Trevor Philips, a violent and unpredictable man from another world. Trevor wasted no time in grabbing Lee and violently choking him, blaming him for not dodging the walker's bite. Clementine tried to intervene, but Trevor's grip was too strong. He shook the entire dream world with his anger, his eyes filled with a terrifying sociopathic rage. He restrained Lee with a rope, demanding answers for why he had failed to save himself. As Trevor continued to torture Lee, two more figures appeared in the dream world, Michael DeSanta and Franklin Clinton. They were confused and horrified by Trevor's actions, demanding that he stop and questioning his sanity. Finally, Franklin and Michael managed to untie Lee and take him away from Trevor's grasp. They transported him to a safe house, where they left him to rest and recover from the torture he had endured. Meanwhile, Trevor turned his attention to Clementine, snapping her neck with merciless violence. He ranted and raved, cursing Lee for his supposed foolishness in not saving himself from the walker's bite. As Trevor continued to unleash his fury on the lifeless body of Clementine, he screamed into the sky, his rage echoing into the empty air. He saw Lee as a fool, a failure who had cost himself his own life. In the end, Trevor's violent and brutal personality shone through, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. And as he stood alone in the aftermath, he knew that he had crossed a line from which there was no turning back. The dream world faded away, leaving him alone with the weight of his actions and the knowledge that he had become the monster he had always feared.